Okay, so ready to dive into the world of meditation.
Let's do it.
It seems like these days everybody's talking about it,
Yeah.
from celebrities to like your next door neighbor.
Yeah.
But is it really for everyone?
That's the question.
What's the big deal anyway?
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to be exploring today in this deep dive into meditation.
Yeah, I think it's really fascinating how meditation is perceived.
Yeah.
It's often perceived as this mystical practice
Yeah.
reserved for monks in secluded monasteries,
Hmm.
but it's so much more practical
Right.
and relevant to our everyday lives.
It's not about just sitting in lotus pose for hours
Exactly.
and chanting Om.
Yeah,
We're talking about the kind of meditation that can actually fit into
right.
like a busy schedule,
Exactly.
no matter who you are, what you do.
Think of meditation as like hitting the reset button for your mind.
Okay.
In our hyper-connected world,
Yeah.
we're constantly bombarded with information
Right.
and stimulation, leading to stress and mental fatigue.
Yeah, it's like our brains are running on overdrive with like a million tabs open.
Exactly.
And eventually they just crash.
That's a great analogy.
Yeah?
Meditation gives your mind a much-needed break,
Okay.
allowing it to declutter and recharge.
So it's like a mini vacation for your mind.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A chance to step away from the chaos
Yeah.
and reconnect with a sense of calm and clarity.
Okay, that makes sense.
Uh-huh.
But, there's so many myths surrounding meditation.
Yeah.
Like, for example,
Yeah.
do you really have to completely empty your mind?
Right.
Because I don't think it could stop my thoughts,
Yeah.
even if I tried.
That's a really common misconception.
Yeah.
The goal isn't to achieve a blank mind,
Okay.
which is practically impossible for most of us.
Uh-huh.
It's more about learning to observe your thoughts without getting carried away by them.
Okay.
Like watching clouds drift by in the sky.
So instead of like getting caught up in the whirlwind of thoughts, it's about acknowledging them and letting them pass without judgment.
Precisely.
Okay.
It's about developing a sense of detachment from your thoughts.
Okay.
Recognizing that you are not your thoughts.
Ah.
You are the observer.
Okay, another myth I've heard is that meditation is only for like spiritual or Zen people,
Right. That's simply not true.
Yeah.
Meditation is a mental exercise that benefits anyone with a brain,
Okay.
regardless of their beliefs or lifestyle.
Okay.
It's not tied to any particular religion or philosophy.
So it's like saying that only athletes can benefit from physical exercise.
Exactly. Everyone can benefit from training their minds,
Right.
just like they can train their bodies.
Yeah. So meditation is a tool
Absolutely.
for enhancing mental fitness
And mental fitness and resilience.
and resilience.
Okay.
Yeah. And so it's for students who are struggling to focus, parents dealing with the stresses of family life athletes, seeking peak performance, busy professionals seeking a sense of calm amidst the daily grind.
All of the above.
Yeah.
Anyone facing the challenges of modern life.
And there's also this stereotype
Yeah.
that meditation is somehow soft or weak,
Right.
but it seems like it actually requires quite a bit of mental strength and discipline to practice regularly.
That's a great point. Taking care of your mental health is a sign of strength, not weakness.
Right.
It's about recognizing that your mental well-being is just as important as your physical well-being.
Right.
After all, you can't perform at your best if your mind is constantly cluttered and stressed.
Exactly. So how does meditation actually work?
Cool.
What are you actually doing when you meditate?
There are many different techniques,
Okay.
each with its own unique approach.
Okay.
Some popular methods include breath focus,
Okay.
where you concentrate on the sensation of your breath. Body scan, where you systematically bring awareness to different parts of your body.
Okay.
Visualization, where you use your imagination to create calming or inspiring imagery.
Okay.
And mindfulness, which involves cultivating a non-judgmental awareness of the present moment.
So there's no one right way to meditate.
Exactly.
It's more about finding what works best for you.
The key is to experiment with different approaches and discover what resonates with your individual needs and preferences.
Okay.
There's a style of meditation for everyone,
Got it.
just like there's a type of exercise for everyone.
That's encouraging.
Yeah.
It makes meditation seem much more approachable and less intimidating.
Yeah.
And you know what? You can even incorporate mindfulness into everyday activities,
Absolutely.
like waiting in line at the grocery store
Yes.
or commuting to work.
It's about finding those little moments throughout your day to tune in, be present, and cultivate a sense of awareness.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's not about having to carve out hours from your already busy schedule.
Right.
You can simply weave mindfulness into the fabrics of your day.
Exactly.
But I'm curious,
Yeah.
what are some of the tangible benefits people experience when they stick with meditation?
Yeah.
We hear a lot about inner peace,
Right.
But what does that really look like in everyday life?
That's a great question because the benefits of meditation extend far beyond vague notions of inner peace.
Okay.
There's a growing body of scientific research demonstrating the profound impact meditation can have on both your mental and physical health.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear more about that.
Yeah, for starters, meditation has been shown to effectively reduce stress and anxiety.
Okay.
It actually works on a physiological level by lowering levels of cortisol,
Uh-huh.
which is known as the stress hormone.
Got it.
It also activates the parasympathetic nervous system,
Okay.
which is responsible for our rest and digest response.
Okay.
This helps shift your body from a state of stress to a state of calm.
Wow. So it's not just about feeling calmer on the surface.
Mhm.
It's about actually changing the way our bodies respond to stress.
Exactly.
Wow.
And that's just the beginning.
Okay.
Meditation can also improve your sleep quality by calming your mind and promoting relaxation.
Mm.
It can boost your immune system by reducing inflammation and increasing the activity of natural killer cells,
Okay.
which are important for fighting off infections.
So it's like giving your entire system a tune-up.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
And the benefits go beyond the physical.
Okay.
Meditation can also enhance your focus and concentration, making you more productive and efficient in your daily tasks.
You know, I struggle with focus sometimes,
Yeah.
especially when I'm feeling overwhelmed or stressed out.
Right.
It's like my mind is constantly jumping from one thing to another.
That's very common.
Yeah.
And that's where meditation can be incredibly helpful.
Okay.
By training your mind to stay present and focused, you can actually rewire your brain to be less distractible and more attentive.
So it's like building mental muscle.
Precisely. And just like any muscle, the more you train it, the stronger it becomes.
Okay.
Meditation can also help you become more emotionally resilient.
Okay.
Meaning you're better equipped to handle challenging situations without getting overwhelmed or reactive.
That's something I think we could all benefit from.
Yeah, absolutely.
Life is full of ups and downs, and it's
Yeah.
so easy to get swept away by our emotions.
Absolutely. Meditation gives you the tools to observe your emotions without judgment, allowing you to respond to them in a more skillful and balanced way.
Okay, so let's say someone is ready to give meditation a try.
Mm-hmm.
Where do they even begin?
Right.
It can still feel a bit overwhelming.
Yeah.
Like, where do you even start?
The key is to start small.
Okay.
Don't feel like you need to dive into hour-long sessions right away.
Okay.
Just 5 minutes a day can make a world of difference.
That's reassuring.
Yeah.
5 minutes. I think we can all find 5 minutes in our day.
Exactly. Think of it like a mental workout.
Okay.
You wouldn't expect to run a marathon on your first day of training, right? Right. The same principle applies to meditation.
Okay.
Consistency is key. Got it. Start with short, manageable sessions and gradually increase the duration as you feel more comfortable.
I love that analogy.
Yeah.
So instead of feeling intimidated by this grand idea of meditation,
Right.
we can approach it like any other healthy habit we're trying to build.
Precisely. And like any good workout, you'll start to notice the positive effects over time.
Okay.
Your mind will become stronger,
Mhm.
more resilient, and better equipped to handle life's inevitable challenges.
Okay.
And remember, there are tons of resources available to support you on your meditation journey.
Okay.
There are apps, guided meditations, online courses, and even local meditation groups.
Yeah.
You don't have to go it alone.
That's so helpful. It's great to know there's a whole community of people out there who are exploring the benefits of meditation.
Absolutely.
Speaking of support, how about we try a really quick, simple meditation together right now,
I'd love to.
just to give our listeners a taste of what it's like.
Let's do it. So if you're comfortable, find a comfortable seated position either in a chair or on the floor.
Okay.
If you're standing, that's perfectly fine too.
Okay.
Just make sure you're in a stable and supported position.
Got it.
Now, gently close your eyes if that feels comfortable for you.
Okay.
If not, you can simply soften your gaze and focus on a point in front of you.
Okay. Eyes closed. What's next?
Good. Now bring your attention to your breath.
Okay.
Notice the natural rhythm of your breath as you inhale and exhale.
Okay.
There's no need to change it or control it in any way.
Okay.
Just observe it.
Okay.
You might notice the coolness of the air as you breathe in,
Ah.
the warmth of your breath as you breathe out.
Yeah, I can feel the rise and fall of my chest as I breathe.
That's perfect.
Okay.
Just notice those sensations.
Right.
As you continue to focus on your breath, you might notice that your mind starts to wander.
Uh-huh.
Thoughts might pop up, or you might get distracted by sounds around you.
Oh, yeah. My mind is definitely trying to pull me in a million different
Well,
directions.
That's completely normal.
Yeah.
Don't judge yourself or get frustrated. Yeah. Simply acknowledge the thought or distraction and gently guide your attention back to your breath.
It's like a little mental tug of war.
Exactly. You're training your mind to become more focused, more aware.
Okay.
And just like any muscle, it takes practice.
Right.
But with each gentle redirection, you're strengthening your ability to stay present.
This is actually quite relaxing.
Yeah.
I can feel some of the tension I was holding in my shoulders starting to ease.
That's a common experience.
Okay.
As you focus on your breath and cultivate a sense of presence, your body naturally starts to relax.
Uh-huh.
You're activating the parasympathetic nervous system, which signals to your body that it's safe to let go of stress and tension.
You know what? I'm really enjoying this.
I'm so glad.
I never thought I'd be the type of person who could sit still and meditate, but this is actually quite pleasant.
I'm glad to hear that. It's a reminder that meditation doesn't have to be a chore.
Yeah.
It can be a source of enjoyment and rejuvenation, a way to reconnect with yourself and find a sense of inner peace amidst the busyness of life.
Okay, so we've experienced a little taste of meditation.
Right.
What happens if we get really good at this?
Oh, that's a great question.
What are some of the long-term benefits of making meditation a regular practice?
The benefits are truly remarkable and far-reaching.
Okay.
Consistent meditation can enhance your cognitive abilities.
Okay.
You might find that you're thinking more clearly, remembering things more easily, and making decisions with greater clarity and focus.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
I could definitely use a cognitive boost.
It can also improve your emotional regulation.
Okay.
You might find that you're less reactive to stress.
Ah.
You're able to handle challenging situations with more grace and composure.
Okay.
And you're less likely to get swept away by negative emotions.
So instead of being controlled by our emotions, we're learning to manage them more effectively.
Exactly.
Right.
And perhaps one of the most profound benefits of meditation is increased self-awareness.